Then we have personnel differentiation. So by carefully selecting and training staff to be more competent than your competitor staff, a firm can gain competitive advantage. Where would you go to? Would you rather go to a store where the staff members are friendly and well trained, they know what they're talking about, or would you rather go to a different one where they don't know what they're talking about? Certainly I would like to go to one where they know what they're talking about. Firms like McDonald's and Disney invest a lot in their staff to ensure that they are customer oriented all the time. Right? They care for the customer and listen to the customer and focus on the customer's needs. Gold Reef City in Johannesburg, Retanga Junction in Cape Town, and Ushaka in Durban all train their staff to ensure that they are competent, courteous, and friendly. From the hotel check-in agent, to the drivers, to the ride attendants, to the cleaners, everyone must understand the importance of consumers and communicating cheerfully, responding quickly to their requests and problems. Each employee is carefully trained to make people happy. Research indicates that better trained personnel exhibit the following 6 characteristics. Number 1, they are competent. They have the needed skills and knowledge to do the job. Number 2, they are courteous. They show friendliness, respect, and consideration. Number 3, they are credible. In other words, you can trust them. They are reliable. They have consistency and accuracy in the performance of the service. They are responsive. They're quick to respond to the customer's requests and problems. And lastly, they communicate well. They have the ability to understand and communicate clearly with the customer. So the importance of people as a source of differentiation to gain competitive advantage is reflected in the business philosophies of some big South African retailers. First we have Edgar's. They say people are the ones who make the difference in our performance. Fushini says crucial to our continued success is the caliber of our people. Pep says we have always recognized that our people are the key to our success. And Woolworths says we believe in the people that work in Woolworths. Employee empowerment might prove to be our most valuable strategic advantage into the future. Okay, lastly we have image differentiation. Although buyers may regard competing products and their accompanying services as similar, the images they portray may differ. The cigarette market offers a number of examples of image differentiation. Many cigarettes taste the same and are also sold in the same way. But, despite this, Peter Stuyvesant has created for itself a very jet-set image with a cigarette-smoking public and is perceived as such all over the world, as you can see there. To the international passport to smoking pleasure, Peter Stuyvesant. Alright, high-class image. Ideally, an image should fulfill various roles. In the first instance, it must convey a single message in a distinctive way that establishes a brand's major characteristics and positioning. A good image sets a brand or firm apart from competitors' images. An image must also deliver emotional power that appeals to both the hearts and minds of buyers. Castle Light, for example, is positioned as a premium beer that appeals to the individualism of a young up-and-coming market. And then in the image you can see some famous brand images, that are well known throughout the world because of their image that they have. Dedicated creative work by the advertising agencies of brands over a long period of time is a prerequisite for developing a strong image for a brand or firm. In other words, you need to have a good advertising agency that does good work on a consistent basis. Most well-known brands have continually established their images over time through the use of all available marketing communication media and tools. To establish its Just Do It slogan, Nike used symbols, written in audio-visual media, events, sponsorship, and sports stars to convey the message to its market. And it still does so. Basketball, soccer, It uses events and adverts and various things to establish its image. The impressions and images that consumers have about the firm, whether true or false, guide and shape consumers' behavior. Therefore, it's very important to actively manage and continuously adapt, because markets and consumers' perceptions are not static, but they change over time. So you need to manage the brand all the time. The typical elements that a firm has in order to develop and build the image include symbols, written and audio or visual media, events, and atmosphere. Let's look at those four. Okay, first we have symbols. When a firm or brand uses a strong, well-known image, it is immediately recognized. Such firms design their logos so that they will be instantly recognized. Like, for example, who is that? I'm sure you know immediately. That is Mercedes-Benz. Okay? And they are known for quality and safety. Let's see if you know what that one is. I'll give you a second to think. Right, it's anchors and it's green. It is Old Mutual. And the reason they have the anchors is to show stability and protection. And then we have, well, you know that one because the name is there, Dettol. But can you see they have that sword? I don't know if you've ever noticed that before. It's a sword. And what does the sword say? It stands for protection, protecting your family from germs. Okay, so marketers think about these designs of their symbols very strategically because of the image that it places in your mind. Then we have written and audio or visual media. Right, so this is known as the corporate identity of the organization. You can see their letterhead and the same logo on their mugs and flash drives and their trucks and their business cards, and everything must be the same. So all advertisements, promotions, and publications, including websites and business cards, must communicate the personality of the firm or brand. And as you can see, this one is blue. It's got the wave, so it immediately tells you it's something about the ocean. Events. Sponsoring events can result in a very positive image for a firm. Castle Lager is well known for sponsoring cricket, soccer, and rugby in South Africa. KFC Mini Cricket Development Program creates an image of community involvement and responsibility for KFC. It used to be the Baker's Mini Cricket, but then KFC took it over. Okay, then lastly we have atmosphere. The physical facility in which the firm manufactures or delivers its product or service can be a very powerful tool for projecting an image. Okay, the atmosphere of the shop. It's known as the service-scape, right? The place where the service happens. And includes the exterior attributes, the signage, the parking, the landscaping, everything that's outside the shop, as well as everything that's inside, like the layout, the decor, the equipment, the lighting. Everything creates that atmosphere, right, which tells you how you need to feel. Okay, similarly, a website can be differentiated by providing visitors with a positive environment to visit, search, and purchase products. Visitors want a website that is easy to access, portrays accurate information, clearly shows the products and services offered, and facilitates purchasing in a simple way. Because remember, some businesses are just online, so their servicescape is their website. So it's got to have a good atmosphere. If customers like the home page, they will most likely browse through the rest of the website. And over here we can see the Two Oceans Aquarium has created a wonderful atmosphere for visitors using layout, decor, and equipment and lighting in the aquarium. The atmosphere makes it feel as if you are walking on the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Isn't that awesome? And that is that.